I'm Charlotte, and this is Chatting with Charlotte, where I share conversations, life hacks, and inspiration to help you on your healing journey from childhood trauma. So today I want to have a conversation about something that I've addressed in the past, but I want to look at it in a little different way, and that is community and the importance of community in your healing process. Now, when I was going through the worst of my healing and dealing with my trauma, there was no internet and there was no Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or any of those vehicles for connecting with other survivors. And in fact, the whole concept of post-traumatic stress disorder and all the things that go with that was a relatively new topic, because it was in the 80s, the late 80s and early 90s when I went through the worst part of my healing. And so those things just were not available. And last night I had an opportunity to share with an Instagram community on an Instagram Live show. And as I interacted with this young woman, I will give you the link to the show and to her page, her Instagram page, in the description below so you can look at it. But I was just so in awe, really, of how much the community of survivors has grown to be such a broad network of people that you can connect with online. Now, for some of you, that still may not be possible because either you're not really familiar with social media, or you're hesitant to get involved in social media kinds of groups. But I was just impressed with the questions that were asked by her audience, and we just had a really good conversation, and it really made me realize how important conversations with other survivors are to your healing, especially if you can talk to survivors that are further along in their journey than you are, because what that does then is give you hope, because you can see that their struggle was equal to yours, there's really not a comparison necessarily, but you can see that they were where you are and they overcame it. And you can learn from their experience. And that's really what this channel is about. That my desire is to share my story in a way that it will help you realize that you can get past where you are right now, and the things that worked for me in that process. And so this was an opportunity for me to share that. And it was really exciting. And it touched my heart, really, to realize that survivors today have a lot of options to get support. And it's an important piece of healing. It's important to listen to those that are further along in the process, or people that are where you are, just to know that you're not alone. And so I just want to encourage you that as you're healing, to seek out those kinds of resources that you can connect with other survivors. And you have to be careful in that, because you need to be sure that the group that you connect with is promoting healing and not promoting staying stuck in where you are. And I think what's important is to remember that you're a survivor. You're not a victim, and you don't have to stay stuck where you are. But a community is really important. Connecting with other survivors is very important, and there's all kinds of opportunities available today for you to do that. And so whether it's my YouTube channel, which I really encourage you to subscribe to, or whether it's Instagram pages or Facebook pages or other YouTube channels, you can get a lot of support just from those avenues, because they post things daily that are inspirational, or they post live videos, and it's just another way that you can feel less alone in your process, especially right now when we're in the middle of COVID and isolation and social distancing. It's just very important. So I just encourage you to look for those things, subscribe to my channel. I'm really making the effort to be more consistent again, and hopefully you'll subscribe and share this. And again, I will share the link to my interview last night. Now, it's a little bit longer, but you can watch it in pieces. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye now.